Hello and welcome back to Are We There? Season 3, Episode 7. Our rags to riches save with Dundalk in the Irish Premier League. The Europa League didn't go so well. We're in exactly the same spot. A 3-1 defeat away, needing a 2-0 win in the home home leg. Second leg at home to make it through the group stages. I think we've got a chance. The match stats were actually in our favour. It's very much like the first leg of the Maribor tie. So, I don't know. But first we've got the cup to get through. And before we even worry about the cup, we're looking at the league table. Back to first. Got a 4-point lead and still got 2 games in hand. So everything's looking pretty rosy there. Also, I noticed contract expires in about 4 months' time. So this will likely be our last season here, I think, because I don't want to just be in the league, you know what I mean? We're lacking something in the squad as far as the European football goes, and we haven't got the finances or the budget to do anything about that, in all honesty. So we go back, where were we? We're barely got 2-star. Hopefully that'll be 2-star should we win the league again. We've also got the EA Sports Cup, could potentially win that there. Still in the FAI Ford Cup and the Leinster Senior Cup. Obviously we won the Irish President's Cup earlier on. If we can get past Lille and make it into the group stage, that could be a massive boost. I don't think there's much around just yet. I haven't really looked. I happened to notice the contract expiry and started sort of thinking outside the box. As far as potential destinations right now, there's not very much available. I'd perhaps like to go to a league that I haven't been to before, something like Switzerland, Turkey, South America, Finland, Croatia, something like that. But like I said, we're gonna have to wait and see. There's not very much here that's in our reach. You know, Zagreb are well above our reach. Sweden potentially. Hungary, it's the national job, so never mind. At the moment, Sweden's looking like the likely. Austria, possibly. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves with that. We've got Athlone Town in the cup today. Graham Carey's going to have a seat because his fitness is starting to waver. He's played so many games. I think he's played every bloody game. 25 appearances so far, averaging a 7.71. He's a legend. And this is what he wants me to do. And the thing is, I mean, I can tell him we'll do it. And then I can't afford his contract anyway, so never mind. But he will get a rest. We're going to play one of our youngsters. Let's play Hanley, because Hanley was the first. I think he was ours. And then we'll put Carey on the. No, we'll just leave Carey out today. And we're also going to put O'Connor back in for Burgess, who's vanished. The central midfield has been a real disappointment at the moment. We could put Finn, I suppose. I ran the wrong tactic too, that doesn't help. I tried the 4-1-2-3 against, what are they called? You know that team? Lille. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. I've got no idea. Cuevas is still on and off. I don't really know what to do about him, but we'll give Gil Martin a run out today. I think that will do it. Let's try. Now, Ambrose has been on a tear lately. He's up to 10 assists now, so he's second behind Carey, who's actually, if we Graham Carey. Yeah. The man is a legend. And I mean, if I go, there's nothing I can do about it, but if I stay, I don't honestly think we're going to be able to keep him. Carey? Possibly? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very easy to keep him. No offense, but this isn't a league with the best reputation, around. So with that in mind, that in itself, should somebody from a better division come calling, is going to be, the first conversation that I end up having with them. So it really depends it depends who comes calling and whether I can keep him quiet enough. But we can take credit for reviving his career, because Argyle let him go as a free transfer in League 2. And that as well, that's got to be a goal. He almost cocked it up. Took far too long with that, but it did go in the back of the net, and we'll take the 1-0 lead. Very early to get the game started. This is a game that I expect to absolutely steamroll. They're lower league, in a lower league than we are. When I say that, and now it's 1-1. It's not like we fielded a weaker side, really. We've got one youngster. We've got one youngster filling in for a tired Graham Carey. Everything else is pretty much unchanged. Or it's somebody, O'Connor or Hoggadale. Go on, buddy. He's been playing really well lately too. Although that doesn't show it at all, and this looks like a counter-attack. I don't like counter-attacks. I don't really understand what the hell's gone on with the form. 3 good games in the league. Put us, back on top. Lille, we played pretty well. The result obviously isn't a fair reflection. I think part of that is actually down to me. I started in the counter-attack. We scored early. And as I watched the match stats, I tried to get more aggressive. It's either that or the striker just had a fantastic day. Either way, it does make the second league much harder, but we're so close to the group stage. We're in a much better position than we were with West Brom. We played the second leg away. There you go. Curtis Hanley. 17 years old. First goal for the club. Congrats, fella. And that's actually something else I started noticing is our depth, especially at right wing. There's 2 or 3 people who can play there, but there's very few that are actually any good. McElhenney, last year and even the start of this year was playing really well, and then he's just disappeared. I bring him in every now and again to see if he can, pick something out, and he just ends up with terrible ratings. Burn there, he's had a bit of an extended run. I think it's dispossessed there, but he's scoring pretty freely. Fagan had sort of disappeared. Maybe it's a consistency thing. I usually try and sign players that are consistent, and I will more often than not avoid the ones that it says struggle with consistency, and Ambrose is going to tuck in a second. So moving him to the wing, it seems to have brought out a whole nother side of his game. He wasn't doing very well up front. On his own, maybe it's just the fact that he's on his own. Although it says he plays a false 9, and maybe a false 9 isn't a lone striker type of role. I don't know. I'm not a tactical master. I'm not even going to try and pretend that I am. Logic tells me that you'd need 2 inside forwards, and then your false 9 would act as a cam, basically. So we did have 2 inside forwards for a while. Duffy got hurt. Duffy hasn't been the same since, and is probably not going to be coming back. I don't know. There's a lot to be done with this team to take them to the next level, and that next level would be making Champions League and group stages every year, as opposed to just having to fight our way through the qualifiers each time, which you'd have to do anyway because that's down to the coefficients and that sort of thing. But there's a difference between knowing you're worthy of the group stages and then where we are, which is sneak through if you're lucky. And like I said before the match started, the finances aren't there for that. The transfer budget's going to keep going smaller and smaller unless we can put some serious money in the bank. So, plus this is a journeyman save at the end of the day, and we're not here to rebuild Ireland. We're not here to raise their coefficient, build a nation sort of save. Now, this is a journeyman. Maybe I'm not saying that I won't settle down at some point somewhere, but I don't think this is the club. It's also far too early to even be thinking about that. So it's been a couple of good seasons. Picked up some trophies. Found some pretty nice players. I'd like to follow Hockedale's career, see how he progresses along. Fagan, I thought he might have finally found a goal. After quite a while there. I'm also going to drop to control. I don't really need to annihilate them. Like to, ensure that we're on top. Rice probably could have Could have followed that up. Now I've got a centre back trying to cross a ball. No, we don't, because the highlight's over. Alright, substitutions. I've got one left to make. Ambrose is playing too well to bring off. McElhenney? I don't know if he's even suitable to be played box to box. Probably not. Let's switch him and Lund around. He's a playmaker. He probably would have been better off up in the cam role, but my transfers are starting to bite me in the ass, I think. You know, it's that, and I have a tendency to buy players I want. I just keep upgrading. I bring Sheehan in, so Lindsay's not played in a while, but I mean, his performance is holy shit. And you were worried about Graham Carey sitting on the bench. Let's see, this is what the cup games are about. Curtis Hanley with an absolute rocket. What a shot from the young man. It's going to fall out to Ambrose. Hat-trick. Go on, mate. Lund. Have a go. No, deflected. Have another go. Pretty soft looking attempt, but like I said, I don't need to destroy them. I'm quite happy for it to be. I would have been happy with 3-1. You know, 4-1's a bonus. Quavers now. No, another end of the highlight. Still got 10 minutes to go. This isn't the important one. You know, it's another good solid win. Gets us into the next round of a cup. I think it jumps to the quarterfinal here. I can't remember. I should know by now. I've been here for a couple of seasons, although it feels much longer. I suppose that's the difference of recording a series versus just playing the game. But there we go, 4-1. Pretty solid third round victory there. Congratulations, you're all brilliant. Now let's see that carry on. Curtis Hanley's up there in the top scorers. Yep. So next we have Sligo in the quarterfinal. That's no problem for me. Ambrose, you're turning into a beast. I was told that he did. 3.5 star, valued at $250,000. I mean, it says he's, I don't know, I just couldn't get anything out of him. His crossing's not ideal, his work rate's not as high as it could be, but he's very quick. Agile, good balance, you know, makes him good at dribbling. So, we'll take it. Yeah, you could play as an inside forward if we needed to. The fact is, he's playing well. Who's David Craddock? Goalkeeper. Alright, so that rearranges another game, so that could, I don't know, I'm sure we'll end up with another game in hand. Less than 10 games to go now though. So it could be a second league, domestic league title for us. That'd be nice in the trophy cabinet, wouldn't it? And the 5th consecutive for the team, I think. I'm sure they'll be thrilled that their virtual selves are racking up silverware. I will also, I'll just cut, Jamie Lindsay, stop being a biatch. I'll just cut and we'll jump back in for the second league, so I'll see you there. Alright, back again. I'm just going to go all out. Basically, yes, I know Hanley played well on the last one. I don't know if he's cut out for this. So he will go on the bench. I'm really quite concerned about the central midfield. There's nothing really happening here. The ratings are dropping. I think we're just going to go with that. Like we've said, we need the 2-0. They're telling me to play a 4-4-2 standard. We'll close down sometimes and we'll play normal tempo. Mixed crosses. They were saying play a 4-4-2 with a standard mentality. I don't really have the personnel for a 4-4-2. Well, actually, that's kind of a lie. Could just play Carey on the right. They're playing their 4-1-2-3 again. And let's just hope Tell them hopefully they can just ride in on the back. Look at morale is just fantastic, but obviously because of that last win. So let's just hope we can ride that straight through this game. Whether that is actually what happens, we'll find out. Please, even if we don't, even if we finish rock bottom of the group stages, can you please just make it? They already got 2 early shots, and we've got all of the ball. You know, in the first 15, 16, almost 20 minutes. Look at that. Just goes to show. Look at this shit. The long shots are worrying, but there's damn near nothing I can do about it because everyone's set to shoot less often, work ball into the box. Gannon. Gonna fall out to Kane. Kane off the crossbar. Halkadal was almost there. This is... don't do this to me again. It'd be so heartbreaking to come 1 goal short. You have 2 separate European ties. Rice, Ambrose, O'Connor, Carey. Oh, O'Connor's put it in. Oh, it sort of had to happen. They still haven't had a shot. I can't get too... There's still work to be done. But that... Look at this. Passionate. Keep it up. You... Absolute... I don't know. But you're somethings. You all are. I love each and every one of you. Through the middle. I'm tempted to drop Burn. I don't know if he likes these big game situations. Let's have a quick look at his... Doesn't enjoy big matches. That explains a lot. So Fagan, do you like big matches? Even though I've already just put you in. Enjoys big matches. Oh, you muppet. Right. I believe in you, Mr. Fagan. We have the same first name. Not that it means anything, but to me it means everything. Another sellout. We sold out, obviously, the Champions League tie as well. But we still need a goal. Let's not get overly excited. We've got a highlight already. Cuevas to Carey. Back to Cuevas into Kane. Halkadal. Ambrose. Gannon. The right back! Holy shit! Right, and we're going to drop to control. The right back's put it in. Sean Gannon. Like that. Defense. Showing these guys what's up. Defense, sorry. Got a little American there for a second. Right, boys. Another highlight for us. Graham Carey. Looking for Rice. It's going to fall to Fagan. O'Connor now. Going back to Fagan. Off his head. Sheehan was floating around with a keeper. Is that La Liga in the armour? I have him on FIFA. I just sort of recognised the name. Sorry, that was a bit of a strange tangent. This is unreal. Please, just for the love of God, hold on. See, this is where I get really, really nervous. Do I bring in a defensive midfielder? Do I leave it alone? Because it's working. We'll bring Lund. Because Kane is tiring there. Everybody else is looking very motivated and calm, which is absolutely bloody fantastic. Ambrose, we could put Honeyman out on the right. We could put Carey on the right. Hanley on the left. No. You're getting bloody silly. Team talk. Passionately tighten up, please. Please don't. 10 minutes to go. Alright, I'm shutting up shop. Or do I leave it alone? We played so well. We do need to... I don't know how suitable Honeyman is, so we will bring Hanley on. Maybe just go to support. You can go on automatic fullback. No. fullbacks just so they sit back a touch. I could drop to a 4-2-3-1. I think they're both capable of that. Let's try that. I'm getting a little bit carried away. Deep line playmaker on defend. Oh well, the Regista is better than a deep line playmaker. Sort of the same thing. Ball-winning midfielder on defend. Defensive midfield. Halfback. I don't know. I don't know. We're also going to go defensive. Waste time. Lower tempo. Get it the hell out of here. Hit it straight away. We don't want to give it away too much. So we'll just go mixed. We're going to be more disciplined. Stick to our positions. And stay on our feet. I don't care about the goalkeeper. And we're going to drop to narrow. I'm scared. I'm really scared that I've just shot myself in the foot. Oh no. Sorry, I said no like 100 times just then. Just get rid of it. Get it, guy, you sons of bitches. That's what you get, kids. That's what you get for trying to be a smartass. Oh dear. I don't even know what a regular tactic is now. What a oh man. I'm bloody heartbroken over that. First shot on target, and that's going to be the one that puts us out. I mean, it's my own bloody fault. Should have left it alone. But isn't that the way? I don't think a goal now is even enough. Not that we're going to get it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, so just before we end the episode, just wanted to have a look at the group, well, the draw, just for the group stage, just to see where we would have been. And that's it there. So, Club Brugge, Leipzig, and the Czech Republic, Baník Ostrava. Maybe we could have come third. I don't really know. I don't know if... I mean, Bruges, maybe. I mean, Belgium's not the biggest league in the world in terms of reputation. 10, top 10. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Right, so a couple of domestic cups left to go. I think it's 3, depending on when the other one gets drawn. The Leinster Cup, where was that? Like the start of the year, isn't it? Yeah, so never mind. This is it. Alright, so we've got 11 games, and then possibly 13, depending on how the FAI Ford Cup goes. Aside from this Lille match, where I'll take full responsibility, I should have just left things alone. But then again, if I hadn't, they may have scored anyway, so whatever. So I think for our next game, we'll come back for the EA Cup final, because it's a final. I don't think we won that yet. I think that's the one that we lost last year. Yeah, I haven't won it yet. But we were in the final last year, so let's get that one this time round. And then we'll finish the... Oh, it doesn't really help, does it? Maybe 3. Play those 2. Yeah, we'll work it down to 2 episodes. We'll come back for the cup final and the game against Limerick. So thanks very much for watching. As always, if you've enjoyed the episode, please come back for the next one. Have yourselves a great day. Thanks. Bye.